Well, as unbelievable as it seems, breaking news. Kanye West just announced that he will be, as of this moment, he's going to be running for president of the United States in the 2020 election. Now, I could tell you this right now, if this is true, which by all accounts, it's true. I mean, he had said this tonight, a few hours ago. I will come out the first time ever and I will vote for Kanye West. I have a feeling, though, that this will change soon. And the reason I say that is because if these people are this smart to groom somebody like Kanye West for all these years, all the way back to a few years ago when Kanye met Donald Trump here, giving him a hug. Kanye took a lot of crap for this. Kanye West goes on epic rant during White House meeting with Donald Trump. This was on October the 12th of 2018, 2 years ago. And, I had, there's not a lot of things that can make me go numb. That can make me go numb. When I go to say to watch a symphony play or something, for whatever reason, my head and arms go numb. When there's specific songs or something, I'll never forget the first time I heard Jesus Walks back in 2008, 9, 10, somewhere in there. My head went numb. Kanye West is a genius, in my opinion. And I really hope that the devil's not that slick. I really do, because I have to believe there are righteous people on this planet and there are good people on this planet. And, Kanye West appears to be one of those people. He's gifted, he's talented, he's a genius. He literally is a musical genius. He's not afraid of expressing what's inside of him. And you can't pretend to do what he's done. You can't buy it. You can't build it in a lab. It's natural. Like it's something from inside of him. And I remember this, when he went in on Trump, and Kanye made a lot of good points. We need to educate the children on social, emotional behavior so when they grow up, they know how to deal with those issues. Talking about being bullied and cyberbullied. How can anybody deny that? You know what I mean? Like the guy, he's legit. I love Kanye West. I always have. And I'm telling you right now, if this works, I'm voting and I will campaign for Kanye West. That's just me personally. I don't know where you're at on this, but I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. Here's his Twitter here, just so you know it's for real. We must now realize the promise of America by trusting God, unifying our vision, and building our future. I am running for president of the United States. July 4th, just a few hours ago. That's him with the little check mark, Kanye West. That means he's verified. Oh, look at this. And then you have, who is Fallen Liars? She goes, or they go, I should say. Just because you have an avatar doesn't mean you're a he, a she, a white, a black, and it don't, come on. This could be a bot for all we know. Taylor Swift is still better than you. I don't care. And then EP Scola says this, ain't this you? Grabbed a screenshot of something, her using vulgar, derogatory words on August the 14th of 2019. But it could have been about anybody, not Kanye. Oh, Elon Musk right here. That's him with his verified check mark. You have my full support. Oh, my God. We're talking one of the richest guys in the world. You have my full support. So essentially what he's saying is, Kanye, let's do this. What do you? I'll start you off 50 million right now. Let's get billboards. What do you want to do? Let's hire an agency. Let's hire 10 agencies. Let's use SpaceX to advertise Kanye for president 2020. See, I don't know if it's too late though. Oh, somebody said that. Call it a late registration. I think you might be a tiny bit late for this election. I'm running too. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this is legit. You know, he did say it now, but here's what's going to happen. He's either going to go all in. He's going to push all his chips in. Elon Musk is going to get behind him. And within the next 24 hours, this is going to be all over the planet. The controllers did not plan for this. I hope this isn't part of their plan, part of their, deception. I hope that it's legit. I really do. And I hope that he does. There's a way to actually run this year. I hope he's all in. That's one option. He's either going to be all in and he is going to run and he's going to steal a bunch of votes off of somebody. He may not win, but he's going to take a lot of millions and millions and millions of votes out of somebody's pocket. That's a good thing. Or he's going to pull out. He's going to be, oh, I thought about it. I was drinking the 4th of July, or I was sick. I had a fever, something. And, I really didn't think about the ramifications of this, but don't count me out for 2024, don't count me out. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, okay, here we go back to what the media tells us. Or he's going to pull out after they have, and I'm throwing up my quotations, the talk. And what that is when, deep state goons come to you and they have file folders and they show you pictures of this and pictures of that and pictures of blackmail and bribery and phone conversations and text messages. And they say, so do you want to play ball here or what do you want to do, Kanye? Because we have this, and this. Oh, and if you're doubting who we are, this is the actual angle right here of the assassination of John F. Kennedy, which was in the storm drain, about 30 to 50 yards northeast of where Kennedy was sitting in the car as they came down the street. President Kennedy was shot from the front. That's why his head lunged backwards. You know what I mean? And they were in the storm drain. Cubans. George W. was there. But yeah, they're going to show him the actual angle and some information on that. They'll show him some other things, say this is what we do, this is what we control. Now, you're either going to play ball or you're going to have an accident. And it's going to be, every street in America will have a Kanye Avenue, but bye-bye. That's it. Say goodbye to your wife, your kids. You're going to have an accident. Okay? So you're either going to play ball, you're going to do exactly what we tell you, you're going to surround yourself with exactly who we tell you to, or, hey, we're going to have problems. Or, like I said, he could have the blessing of millions and millions and millions of dollars behind him from Elon Musk and a bunch of other people. This is the perfect time to run. I mean, he could have $1 billion put behind him. He could have more money put behind him than Trump and Biden put together. The whole entire time he could be screaming how the system is rigged. Look how much money I spent. Look, all the coverage I've had. Look how much I've done. Look, I've had Elon Musk and all these people behind me. And he still doesn't win. Trump wins. And then what happens? You've awoken an entire generation of people to vote, to come out. A lot of young kids that didn't think they would have anybody that even came close to representing them. And he doesn't win. So when Trump wins again, with Kanye's blessing or not, then what happens? This could all be a setup. This could all be a setup. Because the riots and the fires that were set recently, they're going to look like a Boy Scout campfire compared to what would happen in November. And, you know, I got to tell you how people are disillusioned. I'm going to end this in about 2 minutes. Do you remember this girl right here? She had a Powerball reimbursement fund, and GoFundMe shut her account down. She made like $800. Her name was Cinnamon Nicole. She set up a campaign page saying she expected to win the $1.58 billion prize, and her family spent a fortune on lottery tickets last week. She didn't win. She blew all her money. Her family blew all their money. She didn't, and I remember this story. She didn't have money for bills, for her rent, for anything. And she, you know, stuff was getting shut off. Car was going to be repossessed. And she wanted to have a GoFundMe for people to pay, help her, get the money back she spent on the lottery, because she was positive that she was going to win. All I have to do is spend all my money. Look at all these tickets, and I'm going to win. She was positive she was going to win. But what she doesn't understand, and what the vast majority of people don't understand, are the odds. They can't wrap their head around the vast numbers. And it says right here, here's the odds. The chance of winning the $1.5 billion jackpot. The chance of winning was 1 in 292.2 million. 292.2 million. 1 in 292 million. And I've tried to explain odds like this to people in the past, but imagine having 10 square football fields, 100 yards by 100 yards by 100 yards by 100 yards, all put together. 10 square football fields. And each seed of grass was planted one by one by one by one by one by one. Okay? And there was one seed out of 292 million grass seed pods. Out of 292 million of the grass seeds, one of them was painted red. So when the grass grew up, once you pick the blade of grass out of the ground, the bottom of it would be red. Now, I'm going to put a gate all the way around this 10 by 10 square football fields. 10 by 10. 10 football fields that way, 10 football fields that way. I'm going to put a gate all the way around it. And you can line up at the one entrance. Every time you want to walk in there and pick one blade of grass, give me $2. And if you finally pick the one with the red, little bit of red on the bottom of it, I'm going to pay you the jackpot. I'll give you the $1.5 billion prize after taxes. So how many times are you going to have to give me $2 to walk around 10 square football fields to just bend over and pull out one single blade of grass? Now we're getting close to realizing numbers, okay? She can't even conceive the numbers. She thought she was going to win. It's going to be just like this. Kanye is going to awaken mass amounts of people with this, and they're going to expect him to win, and it's this crying, just like Obama, where now it's us, and we're not going to have phone bills anymore, we're not going to have electric bills, he's going to do more, he already gave us a phone, he's going to do more, like Kanye's going to, like they build these expectations because they can't fathom the reality of the situation. And this isn't a cultural thing or a skin tone thing. This is people who can't wrap their heads around numbers and expectations. Your one vote does not mean that he's definitely going to win. So again, he's going to awaken all these people. You're going to have a lot of young people just like this girl, like Cinnamon, they're going to be dead certain Kanye's going to win because I voted for him, so he's got to win. Every friend I have, we're all voting for him. My whole neighborhood's voting for him. But that's your one block, in your one city, in your one state. America's massive. Massive. And that's not even including people overseas, that like military, that vote. You can't fathom the amount of people in the country. So when Kanye doesn't win, what kind of backlash is this going to cause? I mean, if he does win, I'll say it now, it's a miracle. It is a straight up miracle. And I would be so optimistic about the future at that point. Hopefully. Because it's just somebody that is actually close to who we are as a people down here. And I just hope it's not a script that they're following. And when I mean script, if you paid attention to my last video or one of the last two, I had this image on the screen. This is a poster from Universal Pictures. This was from the movie The Purge election year. Remember that? The Purge election year. See the mask? See the little mask right there? And see the gas mask and the smoke? You guys know what the Purge is. The dead Statue of Liberty, lights out, dead face. Gone, America's dead. Guns and masks and... you guys know what the Purge is. Did you know this, though? And look into it. Jared Kushner, which is, people have said, is the actual president of the United States. It's not Trump. This is Trump's son-in-law, who has the highest level of security clearance, who is a dual citizen with Israel and reports directly to Israel. He has the highest intelligence clearances that anybody can have in America. He was not elected by anybody. He's a relative of Donald Trump, and not even a blood relative. But he has the highest security clearances, and people from the inside of the camp and inside the White House have said Jared Kushner is the de facto president of the United States. Jared Kushner hired the Purge publicist, who is an expert in marketing dystopia. President Donald Trump made headlines earlier this year when, does he not? Oh, okay. After he announced a new slogan for his 2020 re-election campaign, which is this year, Keep America Great Again. But the funny thing about this, they're saying it was significant, but Trump is getting ahead of himself because this was in 2017, 1 year after he was elected. He started talking about the year 2020 and his campaign slogan for 2020, Keep America Great Again. But what nobody's telling you, it is to Keep America Great Again is the tagline of the Purge election year. 2016 American dystopian horror movie, The Purge election year. Now the White House has yet another connection to that movie, as Jared Kushner just hired the publicist behind The Purge, Josh Rafael, who is working in the White House, and he led the communications for Blumhouse Productions, which is the production company behind The Purge election year. We are right on track. The script is written. It is being followed. He is an actor. Wake up. Trump is an actor who is reading a script based from data and information and metrics collected for many, many years from average Joe Blow America, white or black or red or yellow. Joe Blow America feels like this, and Joe Blow America's sick of it. What the heck in tarnation's wrong with this country? Oh, dog, look at that. Right there, Trump, he just like me. He just like me. Really, this billionaire, caviar, spoiled, rotten, like overprivileged, multi-billionaire business mogul who has skyscrapers with his name on them. It's just like Jim Bob down on the farm. He says the words I think. He just like me. Trump is funny. I like the guy. He's funny. He's cocky, and I like cocky people. But I like cocky people who have earned to be cocky. My book, Trump has earned to be cocky. So I have no problems with him. But I'm not an idiot. And I know this is a script, and I know they're following metrics. And now Kanye West just completely, if this is real and homegrown and authentic, he just completely rearranged 1 million lines of code of this matrix. If you guys want to become a Patreon, I'm Covert Radio. The link is in the description. And let me know what you think about this. There's a weird thing going on with comments. This has been happening to me for the last 5 videos. Like, I'll see comments show up, I'll get an alert, and then I'll look, I'll try to respond to it, then it's gone. It's not on the page. I don't know what's going on. Earlier today, I was trying to respond to somebody on another video where they're talking crazy, just whatever. And I reword, I take words away, I don't use caps. Like, I've tried 10 times to get one message through to somebody, and they won't go through. I don't know if I'm 100% shadow banned, like if it's me and I can't speak to other people unless it's, oh, hey, great. How about Biden? He's awesome. Now that'll go through. Or, hey, is there a cool makeup tutorial with some Amazon Chinese slave-made products I can buy? Awesome. That'll go through. Does anybody know where I could buy me an Antifa mask? How can I become part of the Antifas? Because I hate America too. That'll go through. Does anybody know where I can spit in a cup and give my genome to Google? Where's that 23andMe that's owned by Google's brother, sister's wife? Bing, that'll go through. That's right. Anyway, Covert Radio. If you want to become a Patreon, do so. If not, that's fine. More to come. You guys take care. Happy 4th of July. You guys take care. Have a good day.